straight up and down lines, then that'll show you where the window should be, and everything will be within perspective. So, and the classic thing is to do telephone poles or whatever they are. And so if this is the street and it gets closer to you, then the telephone poles will change by that much depending on the angle that you're standing at, or if you're looking way up.
Yeah.
So that's one point perspective, where the farthest point is on the horizon line, and then everything else stems from that.
Okay.
And then there's 2-point perspective.
Okay, Heather, watch this one now.
And you put 2 points there, and here's the horizon line. And then you draw a line down the center, or wherever you want your center point to stem from, a straight line. And this is if you're going to draw a building like that with 2-point perspective. Then these lines, you're going to still go through the points, and then wherever they meet, that's where, and that's why you can put that line there, and that that the bottom of the building is here. Then draw your lines through the points of the perspective, and every other part of the building will happen. Will work out straight up and down. But the way you find the top building, and that's why these, at 2-point perspective, you're not going to have a building that's straight on the top or the bottom unless it's right there at the center. But these will always be straight in 1-point perspective. But here you have to you have to put them through the, if this is where the building ends,
a little bit.
If this is where the building ends, then you bring that through there, and you have it, across there. Actually, what I should have done was, if you decide the building's stopping right there, then pull your points through that dot, and that will tell you the angle that the building needs to be.
So kind of finish drawing that building a little bit, just a little bit. So Heather,
let's
do you want to
this
see
is a really skinny building, and that I'm going to go from this point to here to get where the top of the door is. And if there's a window here, and I want to know where the bottom of the window is, and let's say I think it's about that tall, then I just bring that dot through the horizon line point on that side. And it works that way. Then if I want to put windows on this side that are equal to that window, I just take this line to there. So everything comes from this point, and then from that dot, and then that shows me where the bottom and top of the windows are, and then everything is parallel from that. You're not going to see something at an angle unless it really is at an angle, but if they're straight, that shows you, and that will put those things in perspective.